What's going on, people? Welcome to another Toronto Hoop Talk Watchalong. My name is Alam, and today we got Mavericks and Raptors. Raptors looking to bounce back after losing to the Timberwolves. I don't know if a win here would count as a bounce back because I think the big concern amongst Raptors fans is that, this team tends to just shit the bed against pretty good teams. So I don't think the Mavericks count as a pretty good team. So a win here, I don't think would put any of the worries away or alleviate any of the concerns. That being said, we've lost 4 of the last 5, and I do not think people want to see that run continue. So big game here, a chance to get back on the right track, unless you're cheering for the Raptors to get into the play-in and possibly into the lottery. Then you need the loss. But like I said, shout out to everybody that's in here. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm joining the game roughly 6 minutes and 37 seconds into it. It's 5:23 left in the first quarter. I'm seeing 18-15 for the Raptors. Shed just inbounded the ball to Pirtle. Shed rolled. Great pass to Barrett, who cut behind Klay Thompson and dunked it down at the rim. Okay, let me learn some of these Mavericks players because I see Marvin Bagley, I see Klay Thompson, I see Cooper Flagg. Damn, Jacoby. Tough lesson learned there. I see PJ Washington. Who's number 0? 00. I got to find who that is. Shed. Back to Jacoby. Jacoby in the corner. Misses. 00 for the Mavericks is Najee Marsh. No, that's not him. I guess it is. No, that's not 00. That was Max Christie. Okay, but he just got subbed out of the game. 1-point game after a Mavericks bucket, 20-19. 4:25 to go. RJ snakes through the pick and roll. Lays it in. Look, since I've been watching the game, RJ scored all the points. So I missed what happened, obviously, before in the first 6 minutes of the game. But strong start for RJ since I've been watching. Najee Marshall has the ball go out of bounds, but it went off a Raptor. Mamu and Grady checking into the game. First bits of action for both of them. And I think they're the first two no, Jacoby and Shed checked into the game already. So the third and fourth sub of the game, we have BI and the bench running the show for the with about 4 minutes to go in the first. Klay Thompson attempts a jumper, misses. BI in transition, 4-on-2. Grady to the basket, lays it in. And a whistle is blown. And a timeout for the Mavericks. So Raptors forced the Mavericks into the first timeout since I've been watching. Maybe I missed the first actual timeout. But 5-point lead for Toronto, 24-19. Yeah, here we are, people. What do I have open here? Raptors schedule. Oh yeah, I was looking for a season predictor. Let me see if I can find one. This is a playoff bracket. Some bugs are expected to occur. This is last year's, though. That's so shitty. 2025, 26. Yeah, we need that. But yeah, if anyone knows any good playoff, wait. They did it. These madmen, they did it. What week is this? October? Wait, there's no wins? No. It's 0. Everybody's 0-0. I can't put all the results in from the first week. What a horrible idea. What a horrible idea. 1 second. What happens if I go to... Oh, it stops here. Oh, this is a wasted. No, you can scroll down. Yeah, this is too much, man. None of the results are in. Oh, I got excited. Because again, there's some debate about where the Raptors are going to finish. Again, I think I predicted they're going to finish with 45 wins. One of the guys in the chat, Geo, predicted 43 wins. If you guys have any predictions on how many wins the Raptors are going to get, feel free to put that in the chat. But I probably will have to revisit that later. In the meantime, quick peek at the lottery standings. Kings tanking strong. As always, I do one lottery simulation. Ooh, the Bulls jumping into the top 3. That's definitely what they need as a franchise. They need one of these impact players in the draft. Utah going up 3 spots, they don't need that shit. Utah has enough assets and enough pieces. Anti-tanking rules. I talked with somebody about that last time. Ooh, out-of-town scoreboard. Let's see what's going on today on a Saturday. This counts as early evening? Yeah, okay. So earlier today, with the Celtics beat the Cavs, which is kind of expected, and the Lakers beating the Knicks. Knicks are on a bit of a slide. Heat up on the Pistons, that's a surprise. And then obviously this game. Thompson passes to, I don't know who that is, but he just scored. Good for number 10. Let's see who this is. Grady with the foul, giving the Mavericks a chance to make this game closer. This is Brandon Williams. Somebody whose existence I did not know of until now. But the and won because he beat Grady. And he knocks down the free throw. It's a 2-point game. 24-22. Same lineup out of the timeout. BI in the bench. BI goes around a screen. Grady. Grady passes to a cutting Jacoby. Jacoby does a good job of putting it up, and it's a layup for Jacoby Walter. What is this? You got Klay Thompson and Mahmoud, or Klay Thompson and Grady tangled up, going off the court. Looks like a foul on Grady. I didn't really see what happened. I just saw that they were both off the court and tangled up with each other. Darko with the standard Darko face as they pan to him. Thompson pulls up from 3. The screen gave him some good space. Misses. Barton to Brandon Williams. Najee Marshall open. Drives on Grady. There's contact. Free throws for Najee Marshall. Damn, that sucks for Grady, man. 2 quick fouls. Just when he's trying to do stuff, but it's just not working. It was a good pass to Jacoby. It was a good cut to get the – well, it wasn't a cut, but it was a fast break where he scored. But on the defensive side of things, picking up quick fouls now. Marshall knocks down the second free throw, 26-24. Scotty on the court now. I think he got in the game for BI. Yeah, so now it's Scotty in the bench. Barnes finds Mamu. Great job of passing it up to, or passing it off to the guy who passed it to him, because he got double teamed in the post very quickly. But yeah, Mamu's man left him, and he saw that very quickly. Set up a good look for Mamu from 3. Just unfortunately, he didn't get it to fall. Klay Thompson, step back 3. This guy's just chucking. Klay Thompson is out here just chucking. Ooh, Jacoby Shed fighting. Jacoby Shed just sacrificed himself for this layup. Grady gets the layup. Is Shed up? He is up. But Shed just jumped into a Maverick. to stop him from easily getting the ball. Ball went straight up in the air, and Grady capitalized. But Jacoby Shed's grimacing a little bit, clearly in pain. Who did he run into? I think he ran into Martin. Yep. Whatever Martin twin is on the Mavericks. Ran into that guy. Hey, ultimate sacrifice for the team, man. Respect, Jamal Shed. Respect. Raptors doing a good job of taking care of the ball so far. Only one turnover. Grady gets fouled. Mamu from three. Misses another good look. Two really good looks for Mamu so far from three. Scotty to Jacoby. Another good look from three. Hey, Raptors, man. Making a habit of blowing really good looks from three. You don't love to see that. Brandon Williams finds Najee Marshall. Back to a 2-point game, 28-26. Scotty, oh wow. What did Dallas do there? It was like a 2-on-4 break. Raptors didn't have the numbers, and Jacoby still somehow got behind the defense for an easy dunk. Brandon Williams has Jacoby on him, gets Grady switched onto him, and attacks Grady. Looks for the contact. Lucky Grady didn't get the foul call there because there was some contact. But I think Brandon Williams tried to do too much to get the call there. Like, you can't just clearly be playing for the contact. You got to make it at least look like you're trying to score. Mamu picks up his dribble. Grady from the free throw line knocks it down. So I think that's up to 6 points for Grady so far. So things, bit of a struggle on the defensive side of things, but holding his own so far offensively. Ooh. Oh, man. Shed with more sacrifice. Grady. Oh, Grady could have got an easy layup, but Scotty passed it to it. Like, that was the wrong pass from Scotty. That being said, still, we're going to get free throws for Grady. Solid first quarter on the offensive side of things for Grady. But yeah, man, great hustle from Shed. Hey, man. Grady misses the first free throw. Come on. If only Grady could shoot the way we felt like he could shoot, it would make the other struggles a little bit more palatable. Williams goes left, gets Grady switched onto him. Klay Thompson misses. Gafford with the rebound. Too easy. Too easy. Mamu just not doing nothing to stop him from getting the rebound. Scotty, I mean, again, if you're going to swipe at him, you got to at least make it hard for him to get the shot up because, you basically got to get your money's worth for a foul there. If you're going to swipe at the ball, don't let him finish through it and get the and one. But we got a free throw here for Gafford. And I think that's Ryan Nemhard checking in. Pirtle checks in for Mamu. We're going to need this rebound. And Gafford knocks down the free throw. 4-point game, 33-29. Quickly coming up the court. Quickly steps into a three. Ooh, knocks it down right off the bench. Right off the bench quickly. No warm up needed. Steps confidently into a three. And then Nemhard. No, that's not Nemhard. That's Christie. Christie throws it up and hits the backboard from like 3/4 of the way down the court. But Strong offensive start for the Raptors, 36 points. Again, I missed the first 6 minutes, so I'm going to look into the stats and see where we are. Is this 2 for 12? It looked bad. It didn't look that bad, but geez, 2 for 12. At least the Mavericks are 1 for 6. They want to help us out with that. Both teams shooting well from 2. Both team with roughly the same free throws. Rebounds pretty similar. Turnovers, I guess that's the big gap in the game here, is that the Mavericks are turning it over and we're not. 5 steals for the Raptors, none for the Mavs. So yeah, turnovers tell the story of this game so far. Let's look at the box score. Gafford leading the way with 9 points. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about our bigs. Grady with 7, man. Only one player with more points in the game than Grady Dick. Good for him. I saw RJ's buckets. I missed some of Scotty's buckets. Najee Marshall with 6. That sucks. Quickly with 5. Pert with 4. Jacoby with 4. And then nobody else with more than 4. The scoreless players so far: Klay Thompson, Jamal Shed, and Sandro Mamukelashvili. I saw Sandro miss 2 pretty good looks from 3. And then I saw Klay Thompson miss some good looks from 3 as well. So shout out to Steve from Victoria. Hello from the 3:42 time zone. Well, hello from the 6:42 time zone. I mean, I would say, hold on. So this is, I guess, the earliest possible game time you could have would be like noon, because I know we're gonna get a 3 o'clock tip off next week. I think it might be 3:30. No, it is. Yeah, I think it's 3:30. But Pistons Raptors next Sunday kicks off around 3. That will be a noon tip off for Steve in Victoria. You can have your late breakfast or lunch while watching the Raptors. That's crazy. I wonder what it's like to watch a Raptors game that early. But yeah, second quarter is about to start again. Let's hope to see more buckets and a continuation of the strong start offensively. 36-29. Illegal screen by Martin. Actually, I should find which Martin it is. That is important information. This is Caleb Martin. All right, I know Brandon Williams, I know Bagley, I know Klay Thompson, I know Najee Marshall, I know Flag, Christie. Okay, Nembhard doesn't play. That sucks. Sucks for Nembhard. Scotty. Sandro. They're sagging off of Sandro now. No respect for the 3-point shot. RJ drives. Oh my God, Sandro's wide open again, and he misses it again. 3 misses in a row from Sandro on very good looks from 3. He's not feeling it today. Chris Middleton passes it to Gafford. Gafford finds a wide open Brandon Williams in the corner, who pump fakes, gets Scotty Barnes to blow by and knocks it down. A 4-point game after a Brandon Williams corner 3. Great vision by Daniel Gafford, man. A lot of centers don't, I think, have the court awareness to pick up on the fact that there is somebody open in the corner there as the roller, because, didn't have a ton of time to scan the court. And then the vision is one thing. The ability to execute the pass is another. Solid pass from Gafford. Thompson passes to Chris Middleton. You got Thompson and Chris Middleton both washed on the court at the same time, man. What a team. What a team. A turnover from those 2 players trying to connect. Oh, that was almost a turnover. 5-on-4, because Gafford took himself out of the play, and then a great job of Jacoby getting the and one. Very happy with some of these Jacoby minutes that I've seen recently. Again, I missed the Wolves game, so if he played like trash then, forgive me. But in a game like this, right, I'm seeing him doing the right thing underneath the basket, which seems like a very not Jacoby Walter thing for me to see, right? Like I know him to be somebody who's going to get catch and shoot threes, who might get a cut here and there, but he's underneath the basket, knowing when to go up, knowing when to pump fake. Like, it's like working on a skill that I wouldn't associate him with having. So it's just good to see that kind of growth. The kind of player he is, like, he definitely needs to get good at a lot of the small things to make the minutes worth it, because he's obviously not like he's a guard. So when you're a guard, you usually have to be damn good at defense or damn good at shooting the ball. And I don't think he's like damn good at either. I think he's solid at both. So you definitely have to fill that game out with other things. And yeah, having savvy and know-how is definitely one of the things that could really help. Chris Middleton misses a mid-range fadeaway. And Scotty gets fouled by Brandon Williams. He was about to be in hell right there. I don't know how Dallas ended up with their tiny guard guarding Scotty in the post, but I mean, that foul was necessary. Shout out to everybody in here. 15 people watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So I'm here today. I have an incredibly busy week coming up this week, so I might not be able to see you guys until I think Friday or Sunday, but I'm definitely going to miss the 2 games midweek. There's a Tuesday, Wednesday back-to-back that I'm going to have to miss, unfortunately, but we got free throws for Quickly or not. No free throws for Quickly. That sucks. That definitely should have been a pair of free throws. I mean, not a pair. That should have been a trio of free throws. Quickly to Jacoby. Jacoby finds RJ. Easy layup. Another, again, solid play from Jacoby. Do I know him as a connector and somebody to move the ball? Not really, but he had a good moment there. Brandon Williams to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin. Floater. Misses. RJ with the rebound. Raptors running the other way. Great pass from RJ to Jacoby. And then Jacoby gets stuffed at the basket. I mean, made the wrong decision at the basket there. Yeah, that's an amazing block by Caleb Martin. But at the same time, he's a lot bigger than Jacoby. Jacoby, I guess you got to have a feel for when you're trying to go up against a bigger defender. Can you get the dunk down? Yeah, or trying to pick up as clientele. Nah, man, neither. Maybe some other time, but not this week. Not this week. I still have to pass the test to get those privileges, Not yet. We're not there yet. Fingers crossed that all went well with the test, but we still have to see. 41-32. Quickly, step back 3, misses. Scotty hustling for the rebound. It's going to be Mavericks ball. But Gio, I didn't watch a second of the Timberwolves game, but I heard that it was basically every other Raptors game against a good team. If you watched the game, let me know what I missed, if I missed anything. Klay Thompson misses another 3. Klay Thompson, my goodness. He looks like Raptors Hakeem out here. IQ from 3, misses. PJ Washington throws the lob. Oh my God. How did PJ Washington not turn it over there? Came so close to turning it over twice. Middleton blocked. Wow. Raptors had a ton of opportunities to get the ball back there, and just somehow they scored. Mamu from 3. Can he knock it? Finally, he knocks it down. Look, Mamu's missed 3 amazing looks today. Finally got the jumper to fall. Mavericks are not they're not too worried about him, man. I've seen them sagging off him a decent amount so far. So he's got to make him pay. I didn't watch. Okay, I'll find a way to ask someone else who watched. Jacoby. Chill, Jacoby. I mean, that was in and out. He almost made that 3. But yeah, man, Jacoby out here triggering like 3-point shots with like 20 seconds left on the shot clock, man. This man is confident. Turnover results in a Mamu lay-in. 46-34. Raptors open up a 12-point lead, and the Mavericks call another timeout. Up to this point, the 2 timeouts I've seen have both been Mavericks timeouts. The pressure is being put on them for sure. Um, but yeah, 7:44 left in the second. We're still shooting really well from two, still shooting really bad from three. Uh, Averaging out at a pretty solid number of 49% from the field. Raptors have missed 3 free throws. You want to see less of that, but at the same time, that's just what the Raptors do. Let's check on this game. Is Detroit still losing to Miami? Geez, Miami's up huge on Detroit. What is happening there? Let me see if someone is missing. Pistons without what? Asar and Karis LeVert. That's it. I take it Miami's healthy as hell. Miami without Norman Powell, Andrew Wiggins, and Jovic. Shit, what a game for Miami. Oh, Gio, if you're cheering for the Raptors to drop into the play-in, man, this Mavericks or this Miami Heat win is huge. It's a huge win. Can Boston catch Detroit? I guess they could. 3 games isn't a whole lot. Spurs can also catch the Thunder. We're gonna see Kawhi Leonard and Ben Mathurin in a playing game, man. I was hoping Raptors lose to Dallas by playing down to competition. They haven't done it yet, but there's still a chance, man. There's definitely still a chance. But yeah, Dallas sucks. Well, watching Chris Middleton and Klay Thompson together in a Dallas uniform, it just looks weird. Who is this that they're interviewing? What's good, Andrew? Ashley Collingbull. Price is Right. Oh, okay, good for her. Yeah, Andrew, if you watched the game against the Timberwolves, what did I miss? Because I didn't watch a second of it. I was out with some friends. I missed it all. And all I heard about it was that it's basically every other Raptors game against a good team. So let me know if that's accurate / if I missed anything. Yo, we all skipped that game. Let's go. Look, I asked Gio, I didn't watch. I asked Andrew, I didn't watch either. Damn. All right. If somebody in here watched that game, man, what did we miss? All right. Oh man, congrats. Congrats. I'm glad it went well. That first day feeling tomorrow is gonna be nice. Is it the kind of job where they're gonna spend the first little bit like training you and like onboarding you, making sure you're good with things, or do you jump into working like immediately? Because I'm telling you, the training phase is always my favorite phase at work, man. You can just fucking get paid to just sit around and learn. Some of the easiest money you'll ever make. Big steal by Jacoby. Raptors in transition, 2-on-3. RJ bullies his way to the basket, man. Just bodies PJ Washington out of the way. 48-34, 14-point lead. Yeah, Raptors. See, that's the thing. Raptors are definitely capable of playing down to their competition, but it does look like they have the feeling of a team that's lost 4 of the last 5 and really does not want to stay in that funk for too much longer. They play the Rockets and the Pelicans on Tuesday and Wednesday. Yes, obviously Rockets is going to be tough. Pelicans is going to be a win. Like I think that's an easy 1-1. A bit of both. I probably have to learn some new software. Okay, that they're definitely going to give you some time to do that. But yeah, congrats again. Man, this shit is ass, bro. This shit is ass. Raptors get up to 50 points. RJ with the bucket, 50-34. Cooper Flag to Bagley, Middleton. That's a travel. They missed that shit. Damn. Jacoby gets switched on to Cooper Flag. Double team forces him to swing the ball. Ball gets swung to PJ Washington from the corner. Misses an open three. Mavericks offensive rebound. Flag from three. Misses. And Raptors ball. I think Dallas is probably going to challenge that because I'm pretty sure it hit RJ Barrett's hands. I guess not. Yeah, see, Dallas doesn't care. Dallas is in peak tank mode. Christie to Gafford. Gafford passes it to Washington. Washington is fouled, and free throws for PJ Washington. Damn. But yeah, free throws for PJ Washington, who I will never be able to see and not associate with the social media stuff I've seen of him online, man. Like that picture of the child exchange, that video of the child exchange was crazy. Yo. Brittany Renner and her mom were talking to him like he wasn't worth anything. Also, I noticed something, right? Nah, there's just a video of him picking up his child from his child's mother, and her mom. So like the child's mom and her mom are just like recording it and just saying the worst shit in the world to him. And then he like turns to his child's, like I think he turns to the grandmother of the child in the face of them saying all this horrible stuff to him, and he's like, "Suck my dick." And she's like, "I would if you had one." And I'm like, this is a really strange exchange. This is very weird. Like, but yeah, just that video lives in my head rent free whenever I see him. Poor guy. What a horrible association to have. 50 to 35. Quickly drives. Oh, I noticed something about Quickly, by the way. I'll tell you guys in a second. I missed the 3. Okay, so I've been watching a decent amount of the World Baseball Classic, right? I will say this: the Jays World Series run kind of reminded me how much I like baseball. I am a baseball, like I like the sport. I just like, I was never really a Jays fan because I hated Rogers and how they owned the team. So I like tapped out of baseball for a long time, right? Cool. World Baseball Classic seems like a good concept. Like I know a bunch of players now, so I'm like, let me tap in here and there, right? So I've been watching obviously like the Dominican team, the Puerto Rican team here and there. And I noticed, right? I think having a full beard with no mustache, like a clean shaven mustache, I think that might be a Dominican style. And then I realized when watching, because I'm seeing their team and I see a few guys with that style and they pan to the crowd and I'm seeing a lot of fans. Like I think it's just, that's Dominican, that's their style. Clean shaven mustache, full beard. And then I saw Emmanuel Quickly, or like I thought about Quickly and I'm like, he's maybe the only other person I've ever seen with that style. So now I can't help but look at Quickly and just imagine him with a Dominican Republic jersey on. Because that's really like the only other place that I see that combination. For what it's worth, I don't love the style. Like I think a completely bare upper lip with a full beard is kind of weird. But it's their jam, man. It's what they like. But yeah, it's not the end of anything. It is a challenge happening right now. Challenges should be banned in 15-point games. I will say this. I think if they could change a rule, or if I could change a rule, you should not be able to challenge a double-digit game. Banned. Not possible. Don't allow it. We do not need that shit. Are we still shooting like shit from 3? We are. See, we're just lucky Dallas is too. This is the thing, right? This is the kind of the story of the Raptors. The average game involves us shooting horrible from 3, that's usually the other team's chance to bridge the gap. So like we could be going against a team like Washington, who we're significantly better than, but their chance to bridge the gap is if they have a good day shooting from three. But if we play against a team that can't shoot from three as well, I mean, I think we win most of those games. Because that's an advantage almost everyone should have on us. But if you don't, we're coming for that game for sure. But yeah, 15-point game. Is Grady Dick still up there in scoring? Yes, still. We're 5 minutes away from halftime, and only 2 players in this game have more points than Grady Dick. What a day, man. What a day. RJ and Gafford leading the way. Is Miami still beating the shit out of Detroit? They are. Wow. Damn, you know how I'm fried right now? I went to unplug the charger that's plugged into my laptop and just unplug the microphone. Completely different cord. Come on, get your head back in the game. Look at the Toronto skyline, man. It's 7 o'clock and we still have sun, man. I love daylight savings. I don't care that we lost an hour of sleep. Having sun at 7 o'clock is beautiful. I'm a big fan of that, personally. Dallas's challenge is successful. And the Jakob Poeltl basket will be wiped away. It will be a block now. Not a goaltend, but it will be a block. 50-37. Dallas with the ball. And Dallas turns it over. Quickly bringing the ball up the court. We got the whole starting lineup on the court now to finish the second quarter. I think Dallas has their starting lineup on the court too. Dallas going to a zone. BI. Oof. Dribbles into a double team, picks up his dribble, then forces a pass to Scotty Barnes. Understandably, that resulted in a turnover. Pretty bad offense there from the Raptors. Fortunately for the Raptors, Dallas did fuck all themselves. Christie had a really open shot at a layup, and great job of Poeltl to hustle back and block the shot. Flag misses a jumper. Let's see if I'm assuming Dallas is going back into their zone. BI. Oh, what a great job of BI of commanding a second defender in a situation like that. Right in the heart of the zone, pulling Gafford away from Jakob Poeltl and passing it right to Poeltl. Easy shot at the basket. What's good on TGK? What's going on, TGK? PJ Washington wide open in the corner. I'm saying, man, this is it's always going to be an easy game for the Raptors if the other team also sucks at shooting the three. And that's the great equalizer. However much better the Raptors are than your team, if you can shoot the three, you will bridge the gap and play a competitive game against us. Posted your stream on my YouTube post. Oh, damn, bro. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Jeez. Oh, hold on. Aren't you live too? Because this is oh no. Wait. Do you do Cooper Flag Watch? But yeah, man, shout out to you. Appreciate that. Hopefully any Mavericks fans left over from your days of being a Mavericks fan, tap in and enjoy the game. Are you streaming tonight? Because if you're streaming tonight, man, I'll swing by. For the people who are too busy right now, man, bless, bro. I appreciate that. But yeah, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with TGK, big basketball YouTuber, on the journey to 8,000 subs. If you go to his streams, you're gonna watch his visuals and be like, "What the fuck? I've never seen visuals like this before on YouTube." his OBS setup is very, very, very professional looking, man. It looks awesome. The graphics are amazing. But yeah, man, check his channel out. Hit the subscribe button. Does a bunch of different streams. Does Lakers stuff for Luca, Wemby stuff, Cade, and then I think Cooper Flag was the fourth. But yeah, man, check his stuff out. We've got the best team in the league, man. Tatum. Yeah, man. A healthy Celtics team is dangerous. And basically they've spent the whole year this year developing their depth. Like now they have Tatum, everybody's roles get less. It's going to get easier for them. RJ hits a 3, 57-41. I'm free tonight. I might do Rockets versus Spurs or Hornets versus Suns. Rockets Spurs looks like it should be a good matchup. But Hornets Suns, that's for like real ball knowers. Like the mainstream basketball fan might not understand that the Hornets are a great watch. So I don't use OBS. Most people that are really good at this, they tend to be OBS people. I use StreamYard because I'm very basic. The thing about me for this is that like I haven't got to the point yet in life where I can put meaningful time and energy into this. Hopefully when I do, I'll be able to like do more. But it's like, for example, if I did use OBS, I don't know if I would even be invested enough to like get it to look as beautiful as it should. Because StreamYard here is basic. You don't have to do much. A lot of it is like set up for you, and you don't like. There's a lot of limitations of what you can do, but it's really easy to use. OBS, like TGK just said, has a learning curve. Like you have to figure out what you're doing with OBS. And again, some of you who know what who I guess know a little bit more about me know that like where I'm at in life right now, like I kind of have to take my job pretty seriously. So this is definitely something that I just fit into my life around my job. So I need more, like, there's going to come a point in time where this does enough for me as a person that I can like properly commit to like doing something like learning about OBS and making everything more professional. But as of now, man, this is just a hobby that I fuck around with and have fun. Like Pritchard off the bench is a cheat code. Queta is locked in. Baylor Shireman pisses me off because he sounds like a Game of Thrones character, but he's actually nice. Like he actually, for that reason alone, pisses me off. Because whenever I hear Baylor Shireman, man, my head just goes to Westeros. Like Baylor Shireman sounds like somebody from the Iron Islands that's like a super degenerate, but then you watch him on your screen and he's on the Celtics playing good defense. Like it's annoying. Cooper Flag, 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Mavs down 15. Flag with Brandon Ingram on him. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Shot clock turned off. Flag draws the double team, passes it to Najee Marshall, layup with 2.9 seconds to go. And the Mavericks make it a 13-point game. Sai says, how is this game? This game's okay. Both teams are shooting like shit from three. The main story of this game, I believe, is turnovers. Because, yeah, if you look at the stats, yeah, both teams shooting like shit from three. Both teams shooting well from two. Obviously, the Raptors are doing a little bit better. Neither team is getting to the line more than the other team. Rebounds are literally 17-17. The big gap here is turnovers. Mavericks have 11 turnovers. Raptors have 4. We even got Vucevic involved, but he's back into the playoffs. I mean, yeah, it's tough to integrate a new player off an injury in the playoffs. I imagine he's going to be a bench player, but think about Vuce as a bench player, man. That's sick. Mavericks suck. We smoked them Friday. Yeah. I mean, Mavericks are like, if I think about like their approach to this game, they're clearly a rebuilding team. You think Cooper are going to get more than 17.5? Where is he at? Box score 5. I think so. Because my thing is like, actually, no, here's what's tricky. Here's what you have to think, Michael. Also, Michael, I don't know if you're new here or not, but shout out to you. If the Dallas Mavericks keep this game close and he plays the whole second half, I do think he's going to get those points. If the Raptors make it a blowout, because it's a 13-point game, if this gets over 20 and there's garbage time for, let's say, the last 5 minutes of the game, then I don't think he does, because I don't think he'll have enough minutes. And if you, again, for it to be a blowout, the Raptors have to be doing better than the Mavericks in the minutes that he's playing. So if he's not getting points in a lesser amount of time where the Mavericks are getting clapped. With that being said, the question becomes, Michael, what do you think? How do you think this game goes? If this kind of gets to being a close game, or even stays in this pocket of 10 to 13 points, which has been kind of like where this lead has been, then I think Flag gets it. So because personally, I don't think the Raptors are in a good enough place to blow a team out. I think the Mavericks are going to keep it close, and I think he's going to get those points. But yeah, shout out to everybody in here. Yo, TGK, if you're still here, there's a game that I play with my chat, and I want to give you a chance to play it if you're still here. If Sai's here, I'll play it with him one time just to show the chat how it works. But that's one of the things I do here during commercial breaks or during halftime. I always try to do something interactive with the chat. But it's basically a head-to-head game here where it's going to give us 6 random teams, and one at a time, we're going to fill out a starting 5 plus a 6th man. Every player you pick has a corresponding number of points that you get for picking them. And what this point total is essentially the average of their points, rebounds, and assists in a year added together. So 53 for Russ means that in 2017, which is his best year, he got 53 points, rebounds, and assists on average per night. This is like a fantasy basketball game. You don't have to know fantasy that much to be good at this. But yeah, basically, whenever you pick a player, you get credited for whatever their best year is. And yeah, so you manage whether you use your 6th man early or not, because your 6th man can be any position. But yeah, we go one at a time. It's a snake order. It's like a cool little game just to, I guess, just test your ball knowledge. There's some luck involved, honestly, depending on what positions you use and what teams come up. So if Sai's still here, I'll run it with him. And if TJK is still here, I'll run it with him as well. Shout out to the 18 people watching live. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Solid start to the game for the Raptors so far. Obviously, in the first quarter, they had 36 points. Only 21 points in the second. You definitely don't love to see that. But the defense kept the Mavericks to 15 points. So it's like the Raptors offense was phenomenal in the first quarter. Raptors defense phenomenal in the second quarter. If they put a quarter together where both play to that level, I mean, you'll see garbage time by the fourth quarter. But we'll see if that's possible. But yeah, Michael, you Raptors fan, Mavericks fan, general NBA fan, what are we saying? So RJ has 16 points, and he's going into this game 3 straight games with 20 plus points. So RJ, only 2 buckets away from extending his streak to 4 games in a row while scoring 20 or more points. So that would be sensational. We definitely the kind of team that we are, we definitely need everybody to be firing on all cylinders. Okay. Here, I will explain it to you. We'll actually just do it one by one. Actually, yeah, we'll just experiment. We'll experiment with the game. Okay, so again, it gives us a random team, the Milwaukee Bucks. So you're gonna go first. You're gonna fill this lineup out. You're gonna start by picking a Milwaukee Bucks player, and then for your second player, it's gonna give you a new team. After you pick a Bucks player, I'm gonna have to pick a Bucks player. The player that you pick, I can't pick. And yeah, I already went through it, but you're going to get credited with that player's best season of points, rebounds, and assists, like their average per game. So the Bucks is the first team. You're going to pick a Milwaukee Buck. I have a feeling of who the obvious selection is if a person is trying to pick a player from the Bucks. But I'm going to let you decide who that is. And then I'll have to pick a player after you. And the way this game works is it's a snake order, meaning that the order alternates, and I will pick first for the second team. Giannis easily, right? Okay, so you take Giannis. So Giannis is listed as a forward, meaning you can take him as a 3 or a 4. So I'm just also gonna ask, like, are you gonna take him as a small forward or a power forward? And when it comes to this game, right, the thing you have to kind of think about is, again, what positions do I want to save? When it comes to situations like this, small forward versus power forward, like if you think about it, I think there's more small forwards with big stats than power forwards. But I mean, you know what? That's a bit of an opinion based thing because I guess power forwards get rebounds easier, small forwards get points easier. Okay, you're going to take Giannis as a 4. All right, so Giannis is a 4. You get 49 points for that because in 2025, that was his best year. And 49 points is really, really high. Like 53 is the highest tally in the game. So I have to take another buck. There's not really a ton of options. I'm going to take Dame as a point guard, 35.9. Okay, second team, Charlotte Hornets. So again, I've played this game enough to kind of know the ins and outs of some of the teams. The best option for me at this point is Larry Johnson as a 4. So I get 36 points for Larry Johnson. So now you have to pick a Charlotte Hornet. Again, the Hornets, you get credit for basically the Hornets and the Bobcats. Any Charlotte Hornets history that is connected to New Orleans, any New Orleans Hornets history is connected to the Pelicans. So for the Charlotte Hornets, you get to pick between the Hornets and the Bobcats. And yeah, you can't pick a power forward, but you can go anywhere else. So I guess you know your ball, so I'm not going to give you any hints or anything. But yeah, any Hornet or Bobcat that you can think of that's not Larry Johnson. Kemba Walker, point guard. All right. You got Kemba at point guard. Kemba is 35.9. So after 2 rounds, you have 85.2 points. I have 72.8. That Giannis selection is difficult. Okay. Second, the next team is Memphis. So you pick next. You get to pick a Memphis Grizzlies player. Oh, we both took up point guard and power forward. Shit, okay, I gotta think what direction I want to go here, because this is where it can get sticky. Also, TGK, if at any point, if you want me to go through the drop down menu, whenever I click a position, it gives me all the options, so I can always just like scroll through the options. The game doesn't have every single you would have been set, because I think I know who you're talking about. You would have been set if you took Giannis at the 3, but that's how the game works. You never know what's going to come next. Marc Gasol at center. But yeah, it doesn't keep every player, but I can always choose there. Okay, Marc Gasol at center, 30.4. Okay. Triple J is a 4, right? Shit. Okay, yeah. Zebo and Jaren Jackson Jr. So this is where I have to think, right? I can go 6th man and take some a power forward or a point guard, but then I burn the 6th man for later. And as you can see, you kind of get screwed picking positions sometimes. So I'm not gonna pick any. Oh, this sucks. I'm gonna take Desmond Bane. 31.1. Okay, that Chicago Bulls. Oh shit. Okay, there's not. I have to do it. I'm gonna take Michael Jordan as the 6th man. So I'm locked into small forward and center for the last 2 spots. Your choice now. Again, if you want me to go through the drop down menus for shooting guard and small forward, let me know. But I have to burn the 6th man for Jordan. I can't let you get Jordan, because Jordan is what, like 49? Yeah, Jordan's 48. If I let you get Jordan with Jordan and Giannis, like that's probably GG's. Pippen at the 3, 36.3. Okay, that's a pretty solid number. So after 4 teams, I'm at 152 and you're at 151. Okay, we're basically tied going into the last 2 teams. This next team is the Utah Jazz. You can pick either a 2 guard or a 6th man, could be anything. So Utah Jazz. Let me know if you want me to go through the drop down menu. But yeah, fuck, we're tied. We're basically tied going into these last two teams. I think with a game this close, having his sixth man available is definitely big. So my pick, yeah, it's your pick. You go first this round. Where is he gonna go? Malone is the sixth man. Jeez. Okay, yeah, that's a very good pick. That's a very good pick. 44.9. Okay, shit. What are my center options? Cantor, Gobert, Jefferson, and Walker Kessler. Go to hell. Bogdanovich, Boozer, Dantley, Gordon Hayward. Okay, I feel like I have to go Gordon Hayward or Carlos Boozer, but I have to think. I think Gordon Hayward has to be it. Gordon Hayward, 31.1. Okay, damn chat, I might be cooked. So I'm down 13 points going into the last team, which is the LA Clippers. He has to take a two guard. I'm gonna go first. I have to take a center. So at center, my options fucking suck. Zubac, Kamen, DeAndre Jordan, Camby. I'm just gonna take DeAndre Jordan and hope for the best. DeAndre Jordan, 28. Oh, geez, never mind. I'm cooked. All right, so you need how many points to win? You need 17 points to win, and you're taking a Clippers two guard. This is the I'm gonna go scroll through the drop down menu. Oh, geez. Okay, I just saw something that put the fear of God into me. Uh, JP Kicks 60-24. Who's your pick to win this game? If we're talking about the basketball game, brother, the Toronto Raptors. If we're talking about this pick'em game that I'm playing against TGK right now, I think the safe pick is him. I think the safe pick is him. Lou Williams. Yep, Lou Williams gets it, 30.3. So the winner of this game is TGK. So I don't know if you noticed this, bro, but when I was scrolling through the drop down menu, it put Chris Paul as a guard. So you could have taken Chris Paul, which I don't understand when he's ever been a two guard. Like he's not a combo guard, but the positional organization of this game is kind of weird. But yeah, that's the game, TGK. And the way we play is we do King's Court. So whoever wins plays the next player. I don't know if you're down to play another round, but Sai wants next in the order. Harden is there too, bro. Chris Paul, Harden, Lou Williams. But he needed 16 points. He was going to clean up regardless of who won. I'm driving and can only comment. Oh, true. Okay, so just let me know if you want to do another round and be the king. Be the king on the court. Let me know. Otherwise, that was just the honorary game we had to play. Let the next man play. Sounds good. This was fun though. Yeah, bro. That's my routine during commercial breaks. During what size is this? I'll put it in the chat right now. I'll put it in the chat right now. And if it's not, the website's called NFL Perry, Perry. This was initially an NFL game, and they're starting to branch out into other sports. I threw it in the chat here. But yeah, if you just go to NFLPerry.com, you'll see the basketball option. Thanks, bro. Sorry for not from the basketball game. More love from the. Hold on. Is that the Philippines? Yeah, I'm bad with flags. I believe that's the Philippines. But if not, let me know. Shout out to JP Kicks, man. Are you cheering for one team or the other? Do you have money on the game? I'm curious. But welcome to the community. Regardless, now we got viewers from Australia, India, the Philippines. Hell yeah. Gafford dunks it in, 59-48. Man, foul on Middleton. Quickly to RJ. Sorry, quickly to BI. I mixed up the two letter acronym, guys. BI with a MIDI, 61 to 48. Yeah, side during the next commercial, I got you. We'll match up. Mavs need to tank. I think they kind of are. Let me see where they are on the tankathon. Mavericks right now, they have this. They're the 7th worst team, and they're only 3 games away from being the 5th worst team. And if Washington starts playing AD and Trae Young, then they could get 4. I don't think Dallas can get up to Brooklyn, Indy, or Sacramento, but Dallas could end up with like potentially the 4th best lottery odds. We can play now. This game is done. Dallas will lose. I hear you. You're right. You're right. Okay, let me. It just got to 15 points. Okay, we'll play now. We'll play now. Okay, Sai, you can go first. Chicago Bulls. Fuck, I should have said I go first because I lost, but you go first. Ingram to Scotty. Scotty drives. Max Christie cannot stop him, but he misses the jumper. Proto cleans it up though. Yeah, bro, place one small bet on the Raptors from the Philippines, but live in Vancouver for a few years. Okay, that's dope. So does that make you a Raptors fan because of the time you spent in Vancouver, or are you just a basketball fan? Nonetheless, though, man, welcome to the community. I think you're our first viewer from the Philippines. I live in a part of Toronto where there's a lot of Filipino people, so I'm a little familiar with the culture. 65 to 52, Cooper Flag drives. Christie lobbed to PJ Washington. The pass was off. He missed it, but Gafford got the putback, and Gafford looks hurt. Oof. Oof. Oh, sorry. I missed your pick, Si. I missed your pick. Michael Jordan. Okay, I go Derrick Rose. Minnesota Timberwolves. I go Garnett at the 4. Okay, go ahead, Si. See the position I put Si in? If he takes Ant, he has to do it as a 6th man. Or he has to pick someone else. No, that's why I took Kevin Garnett. What is my team? Oh, Minnesota Timberwolves. You got to pick somebody on the Wolves. Okay, but you took Michael Jordan. So if you take Ant, he's your 6th man. You got to confirm if you want Anthony Edwards as your 6th man or not. But yeah, we're at a commercial break, so we're playing the game. It's an 11-point game. I forgot. Wait, give me center options. Center options: the Rudy Gobert, Nikola Pekovic, Naz Reid, Joe Smith, Karl Anthony Towns. Power forward options: Michael Beasley, Taj Gibson, Ryan Gomez, Tom Gugliotta, Al Jefferson, Andre Kirilenko, Christian Laettner, Kevin Love, Sam Mitchell, Julius Randle. Cat, okay, Cat's a great pick, man. Cat got a lot of stats. Yeah, 40.2, big number. Oh, geez. Okay, man. Cleveland Cavaliers, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. Also, pick the position because I think you have to choose. Yeah, you pick the position for the guy I'm pretty sure you're gonna take. Because it can be point guard or small forward. Point guard, okay. LeBron at point guard, and then I think I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take Donovan Mitchell, by the way. I'm just gonna scroll through the names to make sure I'm not missing anyone. Yeah, I'm fucking definitely taking Donovan Mitchell, man. Damn, I'm getting cooked. Bird as my small forward. Okay, you're picking the Celtics, and I pick Larry Bird. SF options. It's gonna be a lot, dude. It's Boston, but actually there's not that many. Okay, Brandon Bass, Jay Crowder, Rick Fox, Kevin Garnett, Kevin Gamble, Jeff Green, Gordon Hayward, Paul Pierce, Jared Sullinger, Wally Zerbiak. Pirtle gets a basket. Jason Tatum, Dominique Wilkins. Dominique Wilkins. Wow, that's some bait there. That's some bait. You pick that, you'll be upset. 67-54. Tatum. All right, so you have a 14-point lead going into the last two players. Okay, you got to take OKC Thunder. RJ driving, RJ body and one. There's RJ. He needed 4 points to get to 20 and extend his streak. He just got 2, has an opportunity to get the third. Westbrook 6 man. Oh man, that's GG's. That is GG's because you're gonna take Westbrook 6 man. I have to take. Actually, no. I'm gonna. Let me see about Shea. Shea 43. I think that's higher than Durant. Okay, Atlanta Hawks center and power forward. You're up fucking 24. I don't even think there's a great option here. I'm gonna just take Mutombo and see what. I don't even think I have the lead with Mutombo. Oh, I have 2. All right, you need 2 points. A Hawks power forward, and you need 2 points. Okay, let me see. Did RJ get to 20 points? Yes, he did. Look at RJ extending his streak, making it look easy. BI. Crossover. Chris Middleton doing a great job of standing in front of him. Fucking triple team comes. Ball gets swung to Scotty in the corner. Scotty shoots over Bagley, knocks it down. It's a 19-point game. But yeah, you can pick Kevin Willis, Marvin Williams, Rasheed Wallace, Antoine Walker, Josh Smith, Onyeka Okongwu, Paul Millsap, Danny Manning, Christian Leitner, Ersan Ilyasova, DeAndre Hunter, Alan Henderson, Al Harrington, John Collins, Damari Carroll, Sharif, and they all have 2 points. Rasheed Wallace, 28 points. Damn, this game got really end-to-end. 3-on-2 for the Raptors. BI dribbles to a spot, puts it up, knocks it down. It's a 21-point game. Hey, Michael, if you're still here, that Cooper Flag bet doesn't look great because the Raptors are blowing them out. I did not expect this, but it is happening. Shout out to everybody watching live, 16 people. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to play the game that you just watched me and Sai play, let me know in the chat. I'll definitely be here to play, and we're going to be playing this game a ton because look at how this game is going. Okay, congratulations, Sai. Westbrook is a cheat code, man. Mr. Triple Double is a cheat code. Okay, I'll go first. Washington Wizards. Speaking of Mr. Triple Double, I'm taking Westbrook at the point. Okay, Washington, and you can take everybody but Russ. Beal. Okay, good choice. Second team, Miami Heat. And if you're gonna pick this one guy, make sure you pick the position because you can again pick point guard or small forward. If you pick that one guy, LeBron at point guard. All right, LeBron at point guard. I'm taking Wade at two guard. Fun fact, Wade and LeBron are basically the exact same, 42.5, 42.5. So after two players, after two teams, we took both backcourt spots. Okay, I'm taking Nasty Man for the Utah Jazz. Okay, Utah Jazz can't pick a guard unless you want to use up your sixth man. Yeah, and also let me know if you want me to do any of the drop down menus. Give me center options: Ennis Freedom, Rudy Gobert, Al Jefferson, and Walker Kessler. Power forward is Olynyk, Okur, Millsap, Lauri Markkanen, Andre Kirilenko, Derek Favors, John Collins, Carlos Boozer. Small forward is Thurry Bailey, Bojan Bogdanovic, Carlos Boozer, Dantley, John Drew, Matt Harpering, Gordon Hayward, Joe Ingles, Danielle Marshall, Paul Millsap. This is not great. So I don't know if you remember, but last game I picked Gordon Hayward. I don't know if you remember what he scored, but that is the choice that I made. These are some very tough picks. You could always use your sixth man and just take Donovan Mitchell, but or Stockton. Oh, good find by Bagley to a cutting Klay Thompson, making it a 19-point game. RJ to Jacoby drives. Jacoby, RJ misses. Mitchell, sixth man. Ooh, big call. Because Mitchell also, I'm pretty sure Mitchell has, 37. Yeah, 37 is pretty good. Okay, you're picking first. You are picking a Phoenix Sun. And PJ Washington hits a 3 to make it a 5-0 run. Raptors lead now cut down to 16. BI passes to Pirtle, contact and one. No, it's not and one. Damn, but he made the basket at least. Barkley, okay. You take Chuck. I'm taking Kevin Durant. Okay. Ooh, easy money. Taking Shaq. Okay. You're taking Orlando Magic. It can be either center or small forward. What? Whoa, IQ got hit with a carry? They call carries in 2026? What? Okay, Ryan Anderson, Tobias Harris, Grant Hill, Rashard Lewis, Mike Miller, Dennis Scott, Jonathan Simmons. I can't believe this guy's in the game. Hedo Turkoglu with an accent, and Franz Wagner. Center is Mo Bamba, Wendell. Center is just these five guys. PJ Washington checks out of the game. Caleb Martin checks in. Dwight Howard, 38. Okay, going into the last player, I have a 16-point lead. You're taking Dallas Mavericks small forward, and this is where this shit is bullshit for you because Luka is not a small forward. For some reason, Luka is only a point guard in this game. So you have to pick between Mark Aguirre, Harrison Barnes, Caron Butler, Cedric Ceballos, Adrian Dantley, Michael Finley, Josh Howard, Anton Jameson, Sean Marion, Jamal Mashburn, George McLeod, and Chandler Parsons. Free throw falls. Shed and Grady are checking into the game. As much as normally I would be pissed about the idea of Grady getting minutes, or not pissed, but just like expecting minutes to go bad, he has had a decent offensive day today. Aguirre gets 34, and unfortunately for you, I'm taking Luka 269.9. Very, very, very high score. Man, I got lucky, man. Nobody below 40. I got very lucky with the selection. But yeah, if anybody else wants to play, let me know. I'm gonna give you guys like 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna start the rematch between me and Sai. And if you let me know after 30 seconds, then I'll just give you the next run. BI, tough jumper, misses. Jacoby crashes in for the offensive rebound. Can't get his hands on it. Brandon Williams dribbles the ball out of bounds. See, bro. Oh my God. I looked in the crowd. There's a guy wearing a Dominican Republic hat with a beard and no mustache. Man, hell yeah. Good for them. Oh, he must be there to support Emmanuel quickly. All right. Nobody said anything. So, Sai, you get to go first. Oh, you get to pick a Denver Nugget. Mamu checks in for Yakapurto. Okay, let me see if there's anywhere else I should go. Ty Lawson. No, I don't think so. Raymond Felton, Iguodala, Iverson. So I think the only candidates really are Carmelo Anthony and Jamal Murray. I mean, I'm taking Carmelo. I'm just double checking to make sure there's nobody that I've been forgetting. Yeah, this is a Carmelo thing. Sacramento Kings. This is a Sabonis thing. Okay, go ahead, Sacramento Kings. BI at the free throw line, 77-61. Raptors in the bonus for the last 4 minutes of the third, which is always important stuff. Oh, damn. Weber has 1 point more than Sabonis. Okay, Golden State Warriors, buddy. Easy money. Is there any other options even really? Because Klay Thompson's number is not high. Yeah, this has to be a Kevin Durant sixth man thing to even just give me a chance to hold on. Boston Celtics. Oh my goodness. BI hits another jumper, 81-61. It's a 20-point game. And it's about to be a 20-point game in this game too, because Jesus. Because Sai has his small forward option available too. I'm gonna have to go Jaylen Brown. He takes Bird. What's the gap? 154. Jeez, it's a 30-point game. All right. Washington Wizards. You can go two guard or sixth man. Both options are going to be amazing. Mavericks hit the first free throw. Beal. Okay, you take Beal. I'm going to take Russ. That makes it a 25-point game going into the last position, which is not something I'm going to be able to outscore you with. Actually, you know what is Andre Bargnani? 28? Okay, that's not great. All right, Raptors sixth man, which, to be honest, okay, you only need 5 points from this player to win. So, easy layup. Grady from three. Ooh, it was a good look and he missed it. He takes the claw. All right, 2-1. 2-1. Phoenix Suns, we take We take Barkley. Okay, go ahead, Sai. KD. All right. Sacramento Kings. All right, you take Weber. I'm gonna take Cousins. All right, Memphis Grizzlies. I'm taking Ja. Okay, you make your pick. I'm gonna quickly use the washroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. You take. Do you take him as your sixth man though? Because I'm pretty sure he's a power forward. 20-point game still, 86 to. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, Zach Randolph is a power forward. 86 to 66, 140 left. Marvin Bagley dribbling, kicking to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, deep three. Man, Klay Thompson is cooked. Cooked, I tell you. Grady, open from three. Back rim. He might be cooked too. Chucky Atkins, Desmond Bain, Dylan Brooks, Michael Dickerson, Anthony Peeler, and James Posey. Najee Marshall from three, misses. Jacoby Walter gets the rebound. Caleb Martin is on the floor. Brief 5-on-4 results in a decent look, but a great block from Brandon Williams. Center options: Steven Adams, Pau Gasol, Mark Gasol, Bryant Reeves, and Jonas Valanciunas. Shout out to everybody still watching live. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Toronto Hoop Talk. I will be here. I'll be missing the next two games because life is very busy, Tuesday and Wednesday. But the next game is Friday. I will be here for the Suns and the Pistons. So Friday and Sunday, I will see you guys again. To watch the Raptors, to talk basketball, to play games. We do a little bit of everything here. You say Pau Gasol, 34.0. Okay, on your team, you're next going Boston Celtics. Jacoby from three, misses. 22-point game still, 88 to 66. Raptors in the bonus. Mavericks are not. Klay, fade away. Misses that too, bro. Klay's shot is cooked. Center, two guard options. Okay, I'll scroll slowly. Scotty to Jacoby. Jacoby, a deep three to end the quarter, and he misses. 88-66. A 22-point game. Raptors look to be getting back on track. Jaylen Brown, good pick. Okay, 2 teams left. Oh, no, I still have to pick mine. Damn, okay. Shit, I forgot about that. We're taking Larry Bird. Golden State Warriors. 6th man, Steph. Okay, you're up to Golden State Warriors. Anybody but Steph. Your options are point guard or 6th man. I'll just go through the point guard options so that you can decide. Gilbert Arenas, Baron Davis, Derek Fisher, Sleepy Floyd, Winston Garland, Tim Hardaway, Jarrett Jack, Nick Van Exel, and Darrell Wright. Those are your guard options. And if you don't take one of those, then you can go 6th man, which I think I know what would be. Point guard options are shit. Yeah, they're not the best, man. They're not the best. Do you want the 6th man options, or are you gonna go 6th man? Yo, I got my first ESPN bot for here. I get them on the football channel a lot. I don't get a lot of basketball watch-along bots. But shout out to the bot, man. Appreciate you. Make sure you had to hit subscribe to post. Make sure you hit the like button too while you're at it. Okay, there's going to be a shit ton of 6th man options. So I'm not going to read them out. I'm just going to scroll. And you pick whichever one you want to pick. Kevin Durant? Okay. Makes sense. Okay, so going into the last pick, I'm up 22. And your last choice is Pistons point guard. So Raptors have won every single quarter. Won the first one by 7, then 6, and then this one by 9. If the math holds, they're going to win this quarter by 8. You say Cade? Okay, where's Cade Cunningham? All right, so 233.9. I need 19.5 to win this. Rip Hamilton, Brandon Jennings, Brandon Knight, Stackhouse. Yeah, we're going Stackhouse. Stackhouse 38. There it is, people. All right, we're 2-2, Cy. 2-2. Very neck and neck today. Klay Thompson goes left. Pump fake. Cooper Flag from 3. Knocks it down. Right over Scotty, man. Scotty was right there with the contest. Okay, Cy, you get to go first with OKC Thunder, man. Jeez. RJ. In the paint. Making shots. Raptors back up 21. You take Russ. And then I learned that Shea is actually better than Durant. So I'm taking Shea. 76ers. Gimme. I'm taking Embiid. And let me know if there's any positions you want the drop downs for, Sai. What? And 1 flag, man. Shit. AI? Okay, but if you pick AI, he has to be a 6th man. So let me know if you want to go Iverson 6th man or if you want to go another position. Flags and 1 makes it an 18-point game. Ooh. SG options. Christie misses from the corner. RJ from 3. He's feeling it, and he knocks it down. Man, RJ is on a bit of a run here. He finally looks healthy. Flag to Washington. Washington misses. Gafford misses. Scotty, tough look, knocks it down. 23-point game. Hey, we should see some garbage time pretty soon, people. And garbage time is when I would end the stream, by the way. So make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm set to see you guys again on Friday. We will hang around while the starters are in the game. RJ passes it off, gets it back, lines it up, knocks it down. 26-point game. RJ is feeling it, and the Mavs take a timeout. AI sixth man? Okay. All right. You get to go Boston Celtics. I get the feeling we're going to trade the small forwards here. Bird. Then I take Tatum. Charlotte Hornets. I take Larry Johnson. Okay, so you can't take. Hold on. Yeah, you can't take LaMelo because you don't have sixth man or point guard. Let me know what position you want to check the options for, but I should be able to give you all of them because there's not going to be that many. So these are your 5 center options. Then these are your 5 of your power forward options plus Derek Coleman. And then these are your 2 guard options. There's actually a lot of 2 guard options. Augustine, Tatum, Chapman, Curry, Raymond Felton, Kendall Gill, Hersey Hawkins, Gerald Henderson, Eddie Jones, Jeremy Lamb, Bobby Phils, Jason Richardson, Ramon Sessions, David Wesley, Mo Williams. But yeah, it is a shit team. It's a very shit team. Howard, hold on. Howard, 30.4. Not a bad pick, man. Not a bad pick. Okay, now you get to go LA Clippers. So 2 guard and power forward. 2 guard and power forward. So I'll give you your 2 guard options, or I'll scroll through the list. Harden. Uno gets you 37. I'm going to go Chris Paul. All right, last part of the game. You have to go power forward for the Pistons. So I'm taking Blake Griffin. Okay, power forward options for the Pistons. I'll scroll through it in a second, but we got David in the chat here. The Raptors could sure use some taller players, but good ones versus the Mavs. Raptors have been dominant. Earlier Sunday, the G League Raptors beat the Sixers, their affiliate, the Bluecoats, 137-113. Shout out to David. Good to see you in the chat again. I remember you giving us the G League information last time, and you're back here to give it to us again. Appreciate the fact. In terms of the Raptors using some taller players, absolutely, man. When Jakob Poeltl isn't there, we get bullied around the basket. And even when he is there, sometimes we still get bullied around the basket. We could definitely use some good tall players for sure. And yeah, the G League, the Raptors 905 have had some good success this year. Unfortunately, they got picked apart a little bit because they had Sarr called up to the NBA. Oh, what a pass and what a cut from RJ. And we had Julian Reese pickpocketed from that league. But yeah, Sai, I will now scroll through your options. You need 32 from this Pistons power forward. Antonio McDyess, Terry Mills, Marcus Morris, Mason Plumlee, Clifford Robinson, Josh Smith, Otis Thorpe, and Rasheed Wallace. These are your options to win the game where you need 30 plus. BI loses the ball. Cooper Flagg running in transition throws up the lob to Daniel Gafford. It is a 23-point game now with 8 minutes to go. Quickly, floater, misses back rim. I think no one has 30 plus. Okay, I'll be honest. There's two people in my mind that have a chance. There's a bunch of people that don't, but there's two people in my mind that have a chance. Hey, David, based on what you've seen and based on your assessment, do you see the Raptors 905 bringing it home, or do you see them losing? Scroll up. Okay. This is the top of the list. Kyrie with a New Jersey hat. I've never seen that hat before. It looks like a Yankee hat, but it says New Jersey. That's pretty cool. Washington, Bagley, easy dunk. Okay. You take Rasheed Wallace. Let's see. Oh, 24.5. Okay, the other name, he was one of the names. The other name I had in mind was Josh Smith because he used to get rebounds, points, and assists. Like he's had a couple of triple doubles, but that being said, he didn't have his best years in Detroit, but that was the other person I had in my head. Ooh, very tight competition between us today, sides. 2-2 now. Actually, no, hold on. It's 3-2 now, I think, right? Yeah, let me know. 3-2. Okay, 3-2. I see the G League Raptors likelier than not to qualify for the postseason, but with the streaky play, anything can happen inside conference. Same for the Raptors and NHL Oilers. Are you an Oilers fan? Let us know. RJ with another. Oh no, Jakob with the bucket. We're scheduled to later this evening play an away game versus the Golden Knights in an intra-division game. Man, hey, you type very formally. It's like you write sports articles. Are you a sports writer? Okay. Okay, Sai, you go first. Philadelphia 76ers. RJ from 3. He's feeling it. Misses. 5.5 minutes to go. It'll be a rush to see who goes to the garbage time lineup first. RJ fouls PJ Washington intentionally and checks out of the game. Embiid. Okay, I go Iverson. Charlotte Hornets. I go Larry Johnson. I follow all Canadian NHL teams, but hope to cheer for the Oilers this postseason. Yeah, man, McDavid needs to end the losing streak. His streak has been brutal. Ingram and one. Ooh, no, he missed the shot. I thought he was going to make it. That shot looked cash money. You take LaMelo Ball. Okay, Boston Celtics. Let me know which small forward you take. I'll take the other. I produce a lot of YouTube short videos, all of which I've narrated, but no, I'm not a sports journalist in a traditional sense. I mean, yeah, you're somebody who covers sports, but just in your own way. So not a sports journalist, but sounds like you still get your thoughts out there, which is the important thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, I'm taking Luka sixth man. Still a 25-point game. It looks like the Mavs have turned to their bench. I see Bagley. I see Brandon Williams. I see Ryan Nembhard getting some minutes at home. Man, Ryan Nembhard's averaging 4.7 assists a game, and he wasn't in the rotation today. That's criminal. Also, he looks a lot like Jose Alvarado. Raptors still have their starters in the game. Looks like the Mavs have quit first. Shout out to the tanking team, man. They don't care in the slightest. Shooting guard options. Blackman, Carter, Collison, Ellis, Hardaway, Jim Jackson, Wesley Matthews, OJ Mayo, Rajon Rondo, Jerry Stackhouse, Eric Strickland, Jason Terry, Klay Thompson, Nick Van Exel. 24-point game. Quickly to RJ. RJ, ooh, spins right into Ryan Nembhard, who has a fast break at home and lays it in. Ryan Nembhard gets on the board. Good for him. 22-point game, 4.5 minutes to go. Power forward options. Daniel Gafford, Chris Gatling, Josh Howard, Juwan Howard, Sean Marion, Najee Marshall, Dirk Nowitzki, Chandler Parsons, Sam Perkins, Kristaps Porzingis, Gary Trent, Jay Vincent, Antoine Walker, PJ Washington, Christian Wood. Oh my goodness. Nembhard made 2 Raptors fall. I mean, I think they tripped. I don't think the crossover did that, but he made 2 Raptors fall. The Oilers have been figuratively leaking oil in so many games late January with quite a few, with quite a few with at least 4 goals allowed in regulation since then. What's the score? It's 109-85. Raptors up 24. That's why we're playing the game, because it's a blow up. Hold on. I didn't even know that was an option. You can take Kyrie was an option? Jeez. No, he's not. Kyrie wasn't on the... Oh, Kyrie sixth man? Are you taking him as sixth man? Let me know. Stats, bro. Hey, man. The Mavericks shoot just as bad from 3 as us. That is... Oh, man. That's a saving grace for us. Because, again, like I said, the great equalizer against the Raptors is shooting the 3. You can be bad, but if you can shoot the 3, you can probably play competitively against us. But if you're as bad as Dallas is, then we'll have a hard time losing. Okay, you said Kyrie, sixth man. Okay, Sacramento Kings. And there is one consistent guy you go to. So I'm pretty sure I know that you're taking Weber, but if you change your mind, let me know. Yeah, shout out to everybody in here who's still tapped in this late into the game. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back on Friday to watch Raptors Suns. I will unfortunately miss the Tuesday and Wednesday game. Pistons, Knicks, Cavs all lost. No way. The Pistons actually ended up getting clapped. Like, what a day to be a Celtics fan. What a day to be a Celtics fan, man. Okay, going into the last position, I have a 10-point lead. We are both picking 2 guards with a 10-point game. All right. I'm going to I have a feeling I know who I'm going to take. I'm just going to double check. Yeah, I'm taking Jerry Stackhouse. So you have to take a Pistons 2 guard. Pistons have lost 4 in a row? What? I missed that. Yo, I did not know it was like this. Jeez, Detroit, they are leaking oil, man. Boston might hawk them down. Hey, man, fingers crossed, David. Fingers crossed. Scroll down. Okay. TGK says, I'm back helping my fam move. Oh, man. Sounds like congrats to them. I'm assuming moving is a good thing for the most part. People usually look forward to moving, but moving days can be rough. So, hey, man, if you're helping, you're doing God's work for them. All right, Si, you need a 50 ball from this last pick, a Detroit Pistons 2 guard. Not a ton of options. Brandon Williams gets fouled. You take Brandon Jennings, 26.2. Okay, so we are in garbage time of the game. There's 3 minutes and change left. It is a blowout. The Raptors got the W here today, people. We played the game a bunch today, so it was a good stream. I'm gonna wrap the stream up here, people. Like I said, there's only 3.5 minutes to go. We got the scrubs in the game. We got bench warmers in the game. Actually, hold on. Jacoby Walter's still in the game? Okay, but Garrett Temple is too. Actually, you know what? If we have Jacoby Walter, Grady Dick, and Sandro Mamukulashvili, I can watch the last 3 minutes. You know what? I will watch Garrett Temple minutes. It's okay. Sandro gets a layup. Hey, Sai, we played like a best of 7 series. 4-2. That's like a series win. Ooh, Brandon Williams from the corner misses. Was wide open. Somebody lost him. I can make it 4-3. Run it fast. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's see if you can make it a 7-game series. Because I know someone's gonna call a timeout, bro. People love doing stupid shit in games like this. Okay, Sai, go ahead. You're picking a player from the Atlanta Hawks. Trey. Okay, Trey Young. Atlanta Hawks. I'm gonna take Dominique Wilkins. Oklahoma City Thunder. Cash money. I'm taking Russ. So you either take Shea as the 6th man or Kevin Durant at the 3. Or you do something crazy. If you want to do something crazy, by all means, take Jalen Williams. Okay. Shea is the 6th man. Ooh, hold on. I just want to make sure Shea is, a point guard. Okay, then Durant. Hold on. I didn't know Durant was 44.4. No, Durant is better than Shea then. Never mind. I think there's a random team where Durant's only like 39. I think it's the Warriors. Okay, you got. Oh, that was a big selection because here come the Washington Wizards, and it's your pick, Si. Nemhard behind the back pass to Dwight Powell. 2 Canadians on the court, and Dwight Powell fires a ball backwards for a backcourt violation. Beal. Okay, I'm. That's a good pick because it put me in a tough spot. Let me see if there's no. You know what? I'm taking Gilbert Arenas 2 guard. I'm preserving 6th man. Phoenix Suns. I'm taking Barkley at the 4. So the Suns' power forward options are these guys. Center options are these guys. Basically, DeAndre or Ayton plus these guys. I understand what it's like to change residences, which I did thrice pre-2010 and 2000s and twice since then. From January, I've owned a condo suite and I've called it home ever since. Man, that's the kind of stability we all look for, David, man. That's a blessing. With under, hold on. 2 minutes ago, the Raptors have a lead. I've watched quite a few games. The Raptors played this when they've been in a similar reverse position. I know. It feels good to be on this end of the game like this. And who the hell is Ann? Hold on. Adams, Ayton? Are you asking for DeAndre Ayton? Jacoby with a big dunk? 25-point game, 90 to 115. Mamu getting a big block. Foul on Caleb Martin. So it's basically Ayton plus these guys. Amari? That's a good pick. Amari got a lot of points. Okay, Philadelphia 76ers. Ooh, interesting. Interesting choice you have to make. Actually, no, it's not. Well, I'll give you your power forward options, even though I think I know what you're picking. Charles Barkley, Elton Brand, Derek Coleman, Armin Gilliam, Kyle Korver, Nerlens Noel, Kenny Thomas, Evan Turner, Keith Van Horn, Chris Webber, and Thad Young. And then obviously, the six-man options would basically be Iverson or Embiid. All right, Embiid is your choice. I'm taking Iverson at sixth man. So going into the last selection, I have an 8-point lead. I'm picking a center. You're picking a power forward, and we're down to the Indiana Pacers. Oh my God, I hate these options. Oh my God. Okay. I have to take Miles Turner. 26.2. Okay, so you need to get 34 and change out of this player. Dunleavy, Harrington, Clark Kellogg, Troy Murphy, Jermaine O'Neal, DeMontis Sabonis, Detlef Schrempf, Pascal Siakam, Wayman Tisdale, Evan Turner, David West, and Thad Young. Those are your options. And Sabonis will get you the W. Yep, Sabonis gets 39 points. So, Sai, you win by 4. You successfully made it 4-3. GG's. There's about a minute 17 left in this game, so I'm going to lock the stream off as soon as the game ends. Brandon Williams to Dwight Powell. Nembhard back to Brandon Williams. Nembhard to a Johnson of some kind. Brandon Williams from the corner misses the 3. Dwight Powell gets the rebound. Christie almost jacks up the 3. This is a tiny lineup, man. You got 3 guards on the floor with Williams, Nembhard, and Christie. Oh, in and out. The layup for Dallas is in and out. Raptors toss the ball up ahead. Grady's shot gets blocked. Saved to Mamu. Walter back to Grady. Grady step back 3 after getting his shot blocked. He knocks it down. It's 122 to 90, which means that we got to take out this graphic. Hey, where's David at? David, if you're still here, man, comment your thoughts on this graphic here. This is the Grady Dick graphic that we pull out whenever he makes a great shot. 122 to 90. Oh my goodness, man. We got a foul call with 10 seconds to go. Did you see Pat's tweet about the Trent trade? No, I didn't. Hold on. Hold on. So the Rams hold on. Which Trent trade? I'm trying to see if I missed something. Which Trent got traded? Oh, McDuffie. Yeah. We put Belt to the Pistons. For real, man. For real. Not expected at all. Raptors close to beating Rams by a country mile. A narrow loss earlier in the regular season in Dallas. What a contrast. Grady D hasn't had a great season, but did make a 3-point shot minutes ago. Hey, man, it wasn't a bad game from him offensively. He said, damn. Yeah. I saw that, but honestly, it's just a part of the business for the Chiefs, man. They traded L'Jarius Sneed. They traded McDuffie. It was good value. They got a great compensation in the trade. You know, they traded Tyreek Hill. That was tough. They've traded better, like they've traded great players. It's a part of the business in the NFL. Next up, Houston and the Pelicans. Both games, which I will unfortunately have to miss because life is very busy. I'll see you guys on Friday for Raptors and Suns. Until then, you guys have fun. I will be back on the NFL channel in, let's say, half an hour. In 30 minutes, I'll be back on the NFL channel to talk about everything that's happened so far and talk a little bit about what people expect for next week for free agency. Yeah, it'll be a fun time. So you guys take care. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel on the way out, and I will see you guys on Friday for Raptors and Suns. I'm out. Take care. Peace.